Get your hands off my daughter.
Johnny doesn't take orders from you. Neither do
Christina, I don't know what lies Johnny's feeding you now, but this is not right.
Well, I'm the liar. That's Rich, Sonny. After all the whitewashing of the truth that you've done, well, that's over now. The truth's out. Christina sees you for the selfish, abusive bastard that you are.
You're taking this way too far. Let go of my daughter's hand. Now. You gonna come at me through my daughter, exploiting her fears? By making me look like some kind of monster? Putting your hands all over her? That goes way beyond disrespect.
Johnny's not doing anything wrong.
Johnny, do me a favor. Let go of that hand.
Okay, well, it is a public street, Sonny, so I can hold her hand if I want. Hell, I can do a lot more than that.
She's 17.
Which is the legal age of consent in the state of New York. However far we take this does not concern you.
Car's out there, okay? Just wait for me.
I'm not leaving
I did not
Johnny.
want you to go in the car right now.
No. I'm sick and tired of you trying to run my life. Why can't you just let me be happy?
With him?
At least I know Johnny would never hurt me.
Johnny is using you, sweetheart. He wants me to suffer. He could care less if he hurts you. You think that's a decent guy? You should be you deserve somebody better. Let me take you home, please. Johnny understands you, right? He knows what you're going through, how you feel, but it's an act. Don't buy into it.
Johnny understands me better than anyone. He had to watch his sister go through the same thing that I went through.
Same thing that
because of you.
Oh, really? The same thing you went through. I never raised a hand to Claudia.
No, you just beat her down emotionally until she finally broke. Made her feel so bad about herself, she eventually got desperate and crazy.
Your sister was crazy before I ever, married her. You want to blame somebody? Blame your family tree. Your dad was as crazy as it comes.
Do you even hear yourself? Claudia's dead and you're still degrading her.
Johnny knows that you're vulnerable, and he's using what happened with Kiefer to make it look like that's what I did to his sister, honey.
To make her think anything, she's seen your temper firsthand.
Johnny is playing you, okay? This is not a game. You're dealing with a dangerous man. You shouldn't be anywhere near him.
You act like you're so much better than Johnny, but you're not. He's a gangster and so are you. He's obsessed with money and power, and guess what? So are you. There's one huge difference, Dad. Johnny knows how to treat a woman.
You're a teenage girl. He's a grown man. This is sick. He should know better.
In the eyes of the state of New York, we're both consenting adults.
I want to be with Johnny. If you don't like it, too bad.
This isn't over.
Told you it'd work. When you mentioned the age of consent, I thought my dad was going to burst a blood vessel.
Yeah, the last thing a father wants to hear from his little girl is talk about sex. Hey, look, I'm sorry if I overstepped any sort of boundaries.
Why are you apologizing? I told you to play along and make it convincing.
Right, but it's not right if it makes you uncomfortable. You've been through enough these past few months. I don't need to add to it.
Looking my dad in the face and calling him on his crap felt really good. Like I was finally taking control of my life.
Are you sure this is the way to do that?
You saw the look on my dad's face. Are you honestly going to tell me it wasn't worth it?
It's always nice to see Sonny squirm.
So what's the problem?
You heard your father, and I agree with him. You're much too young to be hanging out with me.
But we're only pretending to be involved, remember?
Yes.
No feelings, no real contact. If some get hurt.
But it puts you in the middle of me and Sonny, and that's a nasty, dangerous place to be, Christina.
If the state of New York recognizes the fact that I'm mature enough to make my own decisions, shouldn't you?
This was a one-time thing, okay? It can't happen again.
Table for one.
Actually, I am not here to eat.
Oh, well, understandable, because of the old menu. But the new menu is not so limited. There's new specials here. You can get...
You know what? Maybe some other time. I've been summoned by Sonny.
Oh, well. Proceed with caution. Mr. Corinthos is in a worse mood than ever.
Lucky me. So, you're demanding, see now? Either you forgot the manners, I know your mom
pick
raised
of a boyfriend is screwing my daughter.
Am I interrupting?
Oh, when I said you could come over any time, I didn't mean literally any time. You know, I mean, do you mind?
Okay, I don't know where you're getting this, but Johnny would never get involved with Christina.
I saw it with my own eyes. What are you talking about? He had his hands all over Christina.
But maybe she was very upset or something, and Johnny was trying to comfort her
There's no excuse for touching my teenage daughter.
There's a lot of excuses, Sonny. You just don't want to see any of them because you hate Johnny so much.
He wants to have sex with her. That's what he wants. That bastard wants to have sex with my daughter to get back at me. It's sick.
Okay. Johnny wants justice for Claudia. All right, but he would never sink to this level, Sonny.
I am so tired of Johnny going around making everybody believe that his sister is some innocent victim. He's got Christina believing it too. Her head is so messed up, she doesn't know what he's doing, and neither do you.
Look, you have no proof that Johnny's done anything wrong.
He's as sick as the rest of his family. He just knows how to hide it better. And you don't want to see it. You know why? Because then you're wrong about a lot of other things.
Don't make this about Dante.
Okay, I won't. What I'm saying to you is, this man has gotten in my face from day one. He's been pushing me, and now he's sleeping with my daughter. I'm sorry, Olivia, but you just need to understand, he's got to die.
Spending a few... Wow, that was very rude of me. I'm sorry to barge in and break up your date.
It's not a date.
That's good. So you're not gonna mind when I pull him away for a second? Huh? Give us a minute. We got some business to discuss.
Wait till after we're finished.
Oh, you heard the lady. It's not a date. It's not a date.
Don't rush off. You know, don't let him scare
I should
you.
actually get going. I'm gonna put this in the laundry so the sink doesn't set.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you around. Okay.
Bye.
So she honestly believes this is your place?
Hey, man, it could be someday. You know, if this job keeps paying as well as you say.
Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself there, Turbo. This partnership may not last as long as we had initially anticipated. Sonny's gonna be gunning for me with everything he's got.
Yeah, how is that different than any other day?
Because I gave in to my worst impulse. Remember Christina's plan about us pretending to date so she could rebel against her father?
Yeah, no, I remember you told me you turned her down.
Sonny walked up when Christina and I were talking. She grabbed my hand, and I didn't fight it. I made it innocent enough, trust me, but I did paint a pretty graphic picture. Let Sonny believe that I'm sleeping with his little daughter.
All right, Johnny, we have to move now. Because if Sonny's got a rocket launcher, which I'm sure he does, we're toast, okay?
Get it? And I know that it was wrong. And I told Christina that after Sonny left, but I don't know at the moment if you could have seen that look on Sonny's face. It made it almost too good to pass up.
I have the best idea. Did I ever mention how nice of a place you have?
What are you doing here, Christina?
I came to see what you were doing Friday night.
Okay, what I'm not doing is going on a pretend date with you. Right, like I said earlier, that show we put on for your father, that was a one-time thing.
You want to make my dad angry enough to do something stupid. Let me help. If he even tries to come after you, he'll go to prison, and then we both get what we want.
There are plenty of ways to upset your father and push his buttons that don't involve you.
None of them would be more fun. Ooh. I could so get used to this.
What in the hell are you thinking? I don't think she